welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, how are you? My name's Jade, but please call me Jelly. In today's video I'm going to be talking about some gift ideas, especially coming up for this time of year. I thought I'd share with you some things and some tips and tricks that I go by when picking out presents for friends and family. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is sort of how I go about sort of thinking of what to buy for my friends and family. The first thing I do is I create a budget. You can do it on a piece of paper with a pen, or you can sort of create a spreadsheet on your computer if you want to be a little bit extra. But what I do, I sort of just get a piece of paper, make a table on it, and sort of write out my family and my boyfriend's family and also some very close friends I want to send gifts to. And then I think of a budget. So I'll go, right, how much money do I have? How much money do I want to spend on each person? And then sort of go from there. What else you can do is you can think of how much money you have, and then you can divide it by how many people you want to buy gifts for. And that's sort of the fairest way for me, because I know everyone will get an equal amount. I know some people, like the ideas that I have, their gifts might be a little bit more expensive, and then I'll just have to buy one item for that person, and someone else might get a few more things. But I know that I've spent an equal amount on each person, so that I know that all their gifts are fair. That's sort of I don't want to spend more on one person and not enough on one person, because that sort of feels a bit like favoritism to me. So I try and treat all my friends and all my family equal. And once you have created your budget, and once you've got a list of everyone you want to give presents to, then you can sort of think about what you want to get them. And the sort of easiest way is, once you've created your budget and you can think, right, I don't have a lot of money, then you can think about making something for them. If you're a creative sort of person and you have a trick or two up your sleeve and you're, quite arty, you can, make them a painting, draw them something, or you can make them some jewellery, or sort of anything really. But if you can't afford something, then try not to make yourself overdrawn by trying to show someone how much you care for them. I'm sure a simple, small little present will mean a lot to them, and especially more so if you make it. You've put time and you've put effort into creating something for them. They're probably going to love it way more than if you try and splash out loads of money on them for something they might not even want or need. So something handmade is definitely always a way to go. I know I like making my friends and family jewellery, because that's what I do also as a hobby as well as YouTube. I do hand sculpt clay jewellery, and I like just doing any other sort of beaded jewellery and stuff like that. So I try and make my friends and family something that I know they might like, and it's also 100% unique. Once you look at your budget and you know how much you want to spend on each person, then you can definitely maybe look online, type in, you can, especially buying things online, it's much easier for me than going into a shop, because you can have a specific idea and then you can Google and eBay and Amazon that idea, and then quite specific results come back, and then you can sort of narrow it down a little bit, and it's just easier to buy. Most things are cheaper online, and I know you have to wait for them to arrive, but obviously if you have Amazon Prime and stuff like that, it's going to arrive pretty quickly. And it's easier online as well, because sometimes I will go out in town and in shops and try and find something, and it ends up not being in stock, so I come back home anyway and look for it online and it's there. So sort of going online cuts out the middleman, and you're definitely going to be able to find it and purchase it online. And the next tip, if you basically have no idea what to get someone, and you have a friend or a family member that is quite difficult to buy for, you think that they have quite a lot of things and you just have no idea, then the easiest thing to do is simply ask them what they want or what they'd like. me in particular, I don't really know what I want this year, but now that I have a house, I'm going to be asking my friends and family to maybe help me out and buy small things like for my house. Like I definitely know I need a new washing up bowl, some like cleaning supplies. I know it's like not a great gift to buy someone, but for me, like those little things will come really in handy. So I would appreciate someone buying those kind of things for me, because I know that I don't have to buy it myself. You know, ask for it around Christmas time. It's ideal really. So maybe you have a friend, a family member sort of like in the same situation, just ask them, look, what do you want? Do you have like an idea? So have you seen something in a shop that you really want? Have you seen something online that you really want? And then you can just get it for them and then tell them, look, I've got this for you. You know, it's sort of the easiest way. It sort of stops you from guessing. And then maybe like a hit or miss situation, you buy something that you think they're gonna love and want, and turns out they don't like it and they return it. Been there. So basically, if you ask them what they want, then you know that it's going to be a gift, it's going to be appreciated and used and loved, and it's sort of like just, you know, it's great for Christmas. The next thing I thought was quite good for this time of year, especially if you have a friend or family member on like Facebook and they have their own sort of business. Like for me, as I said, I make jewellery and I do sell it online on Facebook, and I also have like an Instagram business page, and I have like a small online shop, and I do sometimes use Etsy. So if you have someone that you know who has an online shop, definitely consider buying something from them, because at the end of the day, you know, small businesses are just trying to do their best and all they can to get by and make a living doing what they love and enjoy. So buying something from them, it's going to be really appreciated for both people. It's going to be appreciated by the person you bought for, because they spent time and effort to create something special and unique for you to give to your family or friends. And especially when you've purchased something from them, that transaction and that money is going to help them as well, especially at this time of year. You know, they've made the sale. You've made someone very happy because you're helping support their small business and their dream, and then they can use that money to also buy things for their friends and family, or like to help pay their bills, you know. And speaking from experience, I know when people and my friends and family buy jewellery and stuff from me, I just really appreciate it, because then I can use that money to then maybe buy things from other people's businesses, you know. So definitely consider buying something from a small business rather than a big, like, you know, well-known chain, because at the end of the day, you're buying something handmade and unique from someone who spent their time and their effort to make it just for you. And I think that's way more special and important than buying something from like just like a supermarket or like a clothing brand who's not really going to appreciate it, you know. So definitely I think it's a really good idea. I mean, all year round, but definitely at this time of year to consider buying something from a little handmade and local online shop. So that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed week 3 of Jellimas. If you have any ideas for videos that you'd like to see in the future, please leave them in the comments below, and I would really appreciate a big thumbs up. And as I say all the time, while you're here, please make sure to click that red subscribe button. I'd love to have you join the Jellibean family. As I said in a previous Jellimas video, I'd love to reach 300 subscribers before my birthday in a few weeks' time. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Please take care of yourselves, stay festive, and have a very Merry Christmas. Bye!